These aren't the right ones, but it might get you up.
You can hear it four-stroking, eh? In small wood.
Inches.
Well, little I keep saving my hands.
I actually don't like these. To me, they're too low. I like the
They are low, aren't
higher
they?
ones, but so you got a bunch of merchandise that you sell too. Eh?
I have a store. We do buckandbillyray.com, and it's actually really, really nice stuff. The quality's good. The designs are wicked. You should take a poke.
I
through.
did actually. I was looking on your website there yesterday.
It's pretty well done, isn't it?
Yeah.
The guy that did it, Nick Pixel. Nick Pixel.
Well,
He's good. Really good at that
that's his
stuff.
real name.
Pixel, he calls it Pixel because of pictures, you know, like
Yep.
in your life. What's the next pixel kind of thing? Just a real good marketing man and real high energy, smart when it comes to analytics type stuff and YouTube marketing. He's just a good guy. I paid him to say that, friends. You know that, right? just so you all know. You got that check in the mail, Nick?
The check is in the mail.
How long have we been hearing that, eh?
That's a strong saw.
Yeah, it's a treat to watch it.
Isn't that lovely, friends? That 395 was a good find. It was beat up. I don't know if you remember it, but it was beat up. I'm going to warm up by the fire for a second.
Coffee good?
Yes, please.
Jane's just making some.
Oh, it looks like she's already got it.
What do you take?
One cream. What a good woman you've got there.
You got that right.
And you know what?
More than I deserve.
You know what? I'm in the same boat as you, bud. Just amazing. We're going to get some, me and you sitting by the fire here. This is just stupendous. Absolutely stupendous. Come on. Oh, Jeff.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna stop or.
No, I'll buck that up and we'll.
Yeah.
If I might.
Don't worry about chopping any of it, Billy. It's.
No, I just enjoy it. If you don't mind me, I'll come down.
I don't mind.
No, I may go home, but then I may come back at some later date. I know you're just gonna get right on it, aren't you?
Well, we'll see. I mean, that would have been the story a few years ago.
Don't leave it. Honestly, I'll come down. I enjoy it. I really do. I enjoy it. Get what you can. If you don't, just come out for a bit.
Yeah, no,
Do something. If I'm allowed to come on the property, well, you're at home working anyway, so
I'm at home working.
I can come down and I like testing my axes. I'm constantly building axes, so I this is actually I almost need this stuff, so it works good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the problem with everything, right? It's like
Time.
It starts out as a
A hobby.
little thing, and then next thing you know, it's all encompassing, right?
That's right. Friends, okay, this is the plum that I made on the, I think, no, you guys didn't see this one. No, you didn't. Handmade handle from those hickory blocks in the shop. This wood is not hard to split, but this handle is nutsoid. Very nutsoid. Come here, you. You guys probably won't see this far over.
Here.
So, remember, friends, this thing here that I talk about doing, when you've got yourself, like say you've got yourself a chopping block. This guy here, because he's all naughty. He's naughty as heck, as a matter of fact. And you want to split this wood, right? You're gonna reach down, or you're gonna do that. This is important to me. I don't know about you, but it is to me. I don't want to be reaching. Oh, I gotta straighten out that block. There. So I go like this, and I go like this. You guys know this already, but if you're new here, this is how I do my axis. See, now I go like this and grab, well, that one's split actually. See, up it comes. But if you're not doing that with your maul, that's not happening with your maul, so there's no point in trying it. But I don't always use a chopping block, friends, but because I do more to my axes now on the edges, I actually find myself more and more now using a chopping block more than not. Now the bigger ones, obviously, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? And we don't need to do that. That's a lot of work to get that up there. So that's when I do the flick, friends. See, this is, you're not getting your full stroke, you see? You're just not getting it. That's why I don't use a chop block. See, I'd rather do this, because I flick the thing, right? This is actually a nice tool. Very nice tool. But when you get them down this small, friends, you see, now you can do this. Your half moons, your quarters. It's nice to have that chopping block. So you guys know my drill. Look at this. But if your axe is too blunt, it's not going to do that. It's not going to do that. There's some knots in that one. I think I might have to get the wood bullet, friends. What do you think? Wow. Is there a crack? Where's the sign? Maybe there? Heavens to Betsy. Would you look at that, friends? Look at that knot right there, Jeff. Coming right in. Boom. Amazing. Friends, split bark to you so you can see the bark. You're gonna waste energy splitting firewood like this. Like this, because you don't know what's on the back side of it. You're just gonna waste your time. Because there could be a knot right dead square where you're hitting. But if you do it with the bark to you like this, now you know that you can say, oh, okay, there's the knot. You know, there's the knot. Where do I need to do? Oh, well, maybe I can chip a little piece off the side here. Like that. And another little piece beside that knot right there, you see? But it's got to be this way or it's not going to work for you. Here we go. So, just what I do. I can tell there's a knot right there. Look at that big sucker right there. There it is. Right between the knots. So, friends, you know the deal. This is a lovely little tool. Lovely. Man. Now here's another one. Friends, I hear people talk all the time about how do you split your knot? How do you split your knotty pieces? Do you split the knots up top? Or do you split the knots at the bottom? This is another reason why I like my axes like this, friends. You see, you get this stuff out of the way. You don't have to bend down. Just stand there like this. Give her a little flick of the wrist. Get this stuff out of your feet, right? It's a fine line, friends, with the sharpening. It is, honestly. So here's a big chunk of wood. The knots are on top. Some guys swear by splitting the knots on top. Well, maybe with a log splitter, and yes, it could get it, you know, but I prefer knots on the bottom on most pieces. Most pieces, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because this wood, you're going to at least separate it, right? You're going to at least separate it. You can see your cracks. You see? It's going to separate at least. There it goes. It's done. See, I didn't look over there. I'm probably dead square in a knot. I am, because I split knot bark first. If I had looked, I would have seen and gone like this. Or take a chip off the outside, like that. Now I'm right beside the knot. See? Friends, are you getting me? See that? Like this. That's why I split I leave the knots on the bottom. Because you can at least split the top wood. It gets it moving for you. And I'm not saying that splitting it up like this, there's anything wrong with. There's nothing wrong with this. You just got to have the knots at you to find your way. I call it dissecting. Right? That's a naughty bugger. Getting wet, Jeff.
Just thinking, should get you to do a video on throwing it in the wheelbarrow and hauling it around back and stacking it. You're an animal.
Oh, I know, I like it too much. Anyways, it's getting ugly. It's getting dark. I'll get out of your hair, but I'll be back. Don't you kid yourself. I will be back. I didn't even try the wood bullet. But that is... I wanted to try this tool.
What's the wood bullet doing?
I'll show you this. Friends, Jeff wants to see the wood bullet. I mean, the weight, it's all about the weight. I mean, this is scary. You know what I mean? Like, it's just there's no comparison. Right? God. Done. That was silly hit, that one. Man, you feel that. Friends, this one, this axe, woohoo! It is scary. Oh yeah. Real scary. Okay. Isn't that a beautiful tool? Friends, that's that one that Tim made. Okay. Just say goodbye to your fans. There you go. Somebody said he looks like a nice guy in one of the comments. Say he looks like a nice guy. He is a nice guy. He's a very nice guy. There we go. I wanted to run that Mac, but I'm not going to.
No, this is nuts.
No, it's snotty. I'm going home. He's going inside.
Fun.
He's been waiting for me to finish up my craziness so he could go in and see his wife. Friends, catch you on the next one. I'll upload this. I'll be back down. Give him a hand. Over and out. Be kind, friends. See ya.